How's it going, guys? My name is Jakefog and welcome back to episode number 43 of my Football Manager 2020 journey, here today with Leeds United. And today we've got our Champions League quarter-final against the, 11, something ridiculous, 11 times in a row champions of Italy, Juventus, currently actually sat in third in Serie A, so maybe they're going to lose their streak of titles. But obviously, we've got our first leg at home against them in the Champions League, and then following on from that, we've got a game against Spurs, I believe, in the league, currently sat in fourth. So that's going to be a really tough game away from home. And before I do get into today's episode, I just want to say, as always, if you do enjoy, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. So there's only been one game played since the last episode. Obviously, in the last episode, we had a great time. We beat, we beat Celtic 3-1 to get through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We got a 5-star potential region in our youth academy. We beat Liverpool 3-2 in the FA Cup quarterfinal. Everything was going great. We were starting to pick up a little bit of form. The one game that we played was away at West Ham. It's 18th place, West Ham, and, well, I'm sure you can already work out how it went. I'm not even going to bother showing you the goal because it's just annoying me so much. I've played this game a few hours ago. I was going to record the episode straight after it, but it just annoyed me, so I turned off the game. But yeah, you can see West Ham beat us 1-0, and I don't really know what happened. I tell you what did happen. We can't score. We still cannot score. It's so frustrating. When we've got strikers like Garcia in the league scoring 3 goals in 19 appearances, that's 10 starts and 9 off the bench. It's just not going well for us, and I don't know what to do. We've just kind of lost it towards the end of this season. I think it's really kind of showed to me how much I need to improve the team, and especially this summer coming. I think last summer I didn't really improve the team that much. I kind of hoped that my youth players would kind of develop through. A lot of them, they're a lot better, but ultimately our squad is just a little bit weak, and we're doing very well to be currently sat in 6th in the Premier League, which brings me on to the current state of the table. As you can see, we are sat in 6th position on 47 points. Chelsea just ahead of us on 51, and then Spurs currently occupying 4th place. They've played one game more than us, but they do currently have 9 more points. So obviously, if we can beat them today, then that is going to be an absolutely fantastic result. But I'm not holding my hopes. Not holding out much hope. I don't know. Is that how you speak? Anyway, enough blabbering on. Let's get into this game against Juve. And I'm going to have to go fairly strong here. Alphonso Davies has been struggling recently with his fitness, but I think I'm going to risk him and leave him out there. Garcia's been garbage, so let's get Montagno in. But Montagno's not been much better either. 6.78 average rating. It's just nothing that seems to do. Just nothing seems to work. And it's so frustrating. I'm going to get Bogus and Söderberg in the middle, leave Calvin in that deep line playmaker role. And I think I'm pretty happy with that lineup as things stand. So it's going to be Pavlenka in goal, Franceschi and Sistano at the back with Phillips just in front of them, Davies left wing back, Kelvin right wing back, Bogus and Söderberg in the middle, Maria on the left, Mikic on the right, and Montagno up top as that lone striker. Can he get himself back amongst the goals today? I really do hope so. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. They've got Cristiano Ronaldo. How old is he now? 38-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. Still very good, isn't he? Yeah, just a little bit. Only 2 goals in this year's Champions League. And he's partnered by Luis Suarez. Great. Wow, look at those mentals. That is... it's just a good team all round, isn't it? And then they've got Wilfred Ndidi in there as well. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. Going to see what I can do. Try and G him up a little bit. Team Talk has done absolutely nothing. Let's hit him with a good old fashioned, passionate. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Oh, come on, boys. Just don't get embarrassed. If we can nick a win here in this first leg, that'll be absolutely superb. But like I said, not holding out much hope. But the first highlight is a throw-in deep in their half, and Kelvin wins the ball back after being tackled by Ndidi. Dumps it off to Phillips. Sprays it out left to Maria. Plays it forward to Davies. He's got a lot of room. Can he pick a man out in the middle? Plays the ball in. Falls to Söderberg. Bogus. Söderberg. Someone just shoot. Someone do something. The ball bouncing around. It's cleared to Phillips. But it continues. Mikic now. Is he going to have a shot? He is indeed. Go on, Mikic. His 11th goal of the season. A fantastic finish into that bottom corner. And what a season he's having. What a player he is. Signed for just 5 million, I think, at the start of last season. And this year he's really come into his own. A great ball forward from the right wing back Kelvin. And Mikic just slots it calmly across goal into the bottom corner. Gives us a nice early lead at home to Juventus. I mean, if we can hold this, I'll be very happy. Obviously, this is a 2-legged affair. And that second leg is going to be far from easy, but to get ourselves on the front foot so early with dominating possession as well, Juventus just don't know what's hit them. I don't know if like a lot of the Premier League sides have just they've worked out our tactic, which is why we're just not doing so well, whereas like your sides, like your European sides like Juve, even though they're fantastic, we've not been able to use our tactic much against them, and maybe that's why it's this is actually the first time we're playing them. I don't know why I've said we've not been able to use our tactic much against them. We've never played Juve before, and maybe because they've not seen our tactic every single week. I don't know if the game goes into that much depth. It probably does, but yeah, maybe that is why we do so well a lot of the time in Europe, as we are actually at half-time with a 1-0 lead. You'd love to see it, just going to tell them I'm happy, keep it up. But obviously, yeah, we won the Europa League last year as well, and it was fairly comfortable. I wonder if that's a similar situation. The teams that we're coming up against just didn't know how to deal with how we play. But Alexandro shoots, and now all of this talk about how well we play against European sides is, rendered useless now, because Juve have got themselves back on level terms just 2 minutes into this second half, as we'll watch it in 3D. Bernardeschi picks up a headed clearance, and Alexandro's just in loads of space. Through one-on-one, slots it home. Oh, you hate to see it, as Alphonso Davies is injured. Surprise, surprise. And that is going to leave us a little bit bare at the back, which is not ideal when we've got a strike force of Suarez and Cristiano Ronaldo to contend with. It looks like they are attacking down this left-hand side. Well, their right-hand side is left-hand side, where Alphonso Davies normally would be. Sergio Roberto brings it into the box, gets a cross in, and Sistana heads it clear. But Juventus pick it straight back up, and now Alexandro plays a ball in. Bernardeschi drops it down to Suarez. He finds the back of the net, but I think he is going to be offside. The assistant has not moved. There we go, VAR. And then the goal has been ruled out for offside. Yeah, he's a little bit offside there. Easy decision for the linesman to make. Going to give him a little touchline shout. Get creative. As Montagnu receives the throw in from Kelvin and gives it straight back to him as he drives forward, beats his man. He's got a little bit of space here. Picks out Phillips on the edge of the box. Is he going to go for goal? He is, but it just goes wide. Keeper had it covered anyway, and I think I'm going to have to bring off Alphonso Davies, put Hickey on, move him to left back, because he can't play left wing back, but he can play left back just fine. As Bogus and Söderberg in the middle aren't having particularly great games. I'm actually going to make a change. I'm going to rag off Bogus and put McCalman on in that advanced playmaker role. As Sergio Roberto takes the throw in short to Rabiot. Something. I'm not even going to try pronounce that. And as De Ligt goes all the way back to Szczesny in the Juve goal, he's pressure, but he finds the ball out to Alexandro on the left-hand side. Goes back to Ferro. It's a bit of pressure, and that's a poor ball. Maria plays through Montagnu. He's through one-on-one. Can he get himself back in the goals? He can indeed. Come on, Montagnu. Come on. That's what I expect to see from the two-time European Golden Boy. Just his 13th goal of the season. Great pressing from Söderberg there. Maria nips in, intercepts the pass, and plays it forward to Montagnu, gets through one-on-one, takes it to one side and slots it past the keeper. And with 10 minutes left, we are holding a nice one-goal lead. And I was going to make a change, but we'll see what this highlight is going on in the background. Montagnu plays it across De Ligt, heads it clear, but Phillips picks up the loose ball, plays it to Maria, gets across, and Alfie McCalmont hits it over the bar. And I think I am probably going to make a change now. Phillips is on a booking. I think he might be suspended for the next game. So let's get Kenny in there, get him used to playing in that position just for the last 10 minutes of this game. Not that he can not play the position, but, good to give him a little bit more match experience there, as I have. Obviously, I've used him mostly as a centre-half throughout this season. Now, Maria's found himself in a little bit of space here. His shot bounces back, he's through. Straight at the keeper, and Szczesny tips it round for a corner, as we are just entering 5 minutes of injury time. Now, if we can hold on for a 2-1 win here, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Obviously not ideal that Juve have got themselves an away goal, and that away leg for us is going to be very tough, but you never know. Hopefully we can make the most of it, as time is ticking away. Just 2 minutes left, 1 minute remains, and there we go. The full-time whistle blows. A fantastic performance from us, and we come away with a 2-1 win. You love to see it. I mean, looking at the stats, it's safe to say that we were probably the better side in that. So, it's not like Juve are going to feel hard done by the fact that they've lost that game. You absolutely love to see it. Now, the question is, how is Alphonso Davies? He's going to be out for 1 to 3 days, so he probably won't be fit to play in the next game. as Kelvin is progressing. Oh, he's quite a natural performer. Is he now? Oh, he can now play naturally at right wing back. We've been training him all season. After I signed him in the summer transfer window, he's been a little bit of a disappointment. Obviously, I had Emerson last season, who was so good, and Kelvin has just not been. He's just not the same player. But hopefully, towards the end of the season, now that he's naturally in that position, he will put in some better performances. But anyway, now that the Juve game is done, we'll skip forward unless anything interesting happens in between. I can't imagine it will do. I'll see you for the Spurs game. Okay, and here we are for our game against Tottenham, and as you can see, they're quite heavy favourites going into this. Manchester City and Chelsea both won their games that have been played, meaning that now if we don't win today, we are in very, very big danger of getting caught by City. We still have a game ahead of them, and obviously a loss then would also mean that we're 10 points behind Chelsea. We've only one game less played than them, so it's going to be. I mean, I'm worried already. I'm not too confident going forward, and yet Alphonso Davies unfortunately is injured, so Hickey's going to come in. I'll move him to left back once the game starts. But apart from that, I think I'm going to keep the team largely as it was for the last game. And to be honest, I don't actually know how I'm going to make one change. I'm going to start Alfie McCalmont. He's not started too many games, I don't think, for me this season. I mean, he started 11 in the league, but I feel like he's been a little bit unlucky because whenever he plays, he does tend to do pretty well. You can see he's got a 7.09 average rating this season, which is not too shabby whatsoever. So the team for today's game is going to be Pavlenka in goal, Franceschi and Sistano at the back with Phillips just in front of them, Hickey left back, Kelvin right wing back, McCalmont and Soderberg in the middle, Maria on the left, Mikic on the right, and Montagno up top as that lone striker. Hopefully Montagno can bag again, make it 2 goals in 2, maybe make it 3 goals in 2, or maybe even 4 goals in 2. Who knows? I'm going to say, where have we? I want you to pick up where you left off in that last game. It's always a classic. It always seems to work. We'll move Hickey to that left-back role. Don't have time to do tunnel interviews. Get away from me as the game kicks off. And can we put in a performance to remember at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? Well, we're just going to have to wait and find out. As the first 15 minutes have gone past, Spurs yet to register a shot. We've had 5. Bloody hell. It seems like we're doing well, but we've not seen much as we do get our first highlight of the game nearly halfway through this first half. And of course, it's going to be a ball over to Harry Kane. He's through one-on-one. It's a great save from Pavlenka. He does make his mistakes. He's got a lot of errors in him. But a lot of the time, when called upon, he does make some fantastic saves as the header from the resulting corner goes over the crossbar. And, it's been a pretty quiet first half so far as Buendia over the free kick plays it in and heads it. And I don't think that went far over the crossbar. And Spurs now really starting to get into this game. You can see now they had no shots and we had 5 and 2. And now they've had 7 and 2 on target. And we've just registered another shot. Come on, the boys. As that first half has just absolutely flown by. I'm just going to, we're the underdogs here. Give the fans a performance to cheer as Maria is having an absolute shocker out on that left-hand side. I'm going to have to think about taking him off anytime soon. I'm actually going to drag him off really, really early. A 6.2 is nowhere near good enough. We're going to get Galeno on that left-hand side as something was going on behind me there, but it looked like it was just an offside. And Soderberg as well in the middle isn't having his best game on a 6.5, and I think I'll probably drag him off as well, get Bogus in as the box-to-box midfielder. Come on, boys, do something. Can we nick a late goal? There's only 15 minutes left in this game. There's been absolutely nothing happening so far. Come on, as there is a throw-in for Spurs in our half. That's a poor pass from Dyer. He plays it forward to Montagno, and he gets past his man. He's got a little bit of room to run. Stops, ball into Bogus, takes it down through one-on-one, and that's a great save from the keeper. And that could have been the goal that gave us a much-needed win. But now time is just flying by. We're into injury time already, and it's going to be another 0-0 draw. We've had so many nil-nil draws in the league so far, especially as of late. That's what Chelsea, Wolves, and now Spurs. I mean, I'm not complaining. They're a good team, but it would have been nice to have won that one. But unbeaten for the episodes. Well done, lads. You proved a lot of people wrong in avoiding defeat out there. That's what we like to see. As I've been doing a little bit of striking, a little bit of scouting. So just have a look. Any of these any good? No, they're not. Not really. He's okay. He's got a bit of potential, but I don't think I'm going to look to sign. These are all kids that have been released by youth academies. Just had a little scout, see if any of them were going to turn out to be any good. But unfortunately, it does not look like they are. So with that as well in the league, just have a quick little look at where that leaves us. Currently sat 1 point ahead of City with a game in hand over them. 9 points behind Chelsea and Spurs. It's not. I think the dreams of a top 4 finish are well and truly gone, and now we just have to turn our focus to making sure that we finish in the Europa League spaces. Obviously, we do have the FA Cup as well. So if we can get through the FA Cup semi-final, which will be in the next episode, and then win the final for a 3rd year running, we will definitely be in the Europa League. But I'd prefer not to be in the Europa League, but it is what it is. And with regards to the next episode, like I said, so it will be Juve away in the second leg of that Champions League quarter-final that we saw at the start of this episode, and then the FA Cup semi-final against Everton. Then we've just got a lot of games to finish out the league. It's just so disappointing. This little run here, it's stretched over 2 months, really. This run, it was just not good at all. Just nowhere near good enough. And yeah, we've really suffered for it, unfortunately. But anyway, that is where I'm going to finish off today's episode. As always, if you have enjoyed today's video, please do be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and I'll catch you in the next episode.